Sweetie pie, my chair is squeaky, and I was thinking to myself the other day how bullish I am on the entire crypto market because all of our wildest dreams are coming true. The laggards and the skeptics are finally going to capitulate and come in and FOMO. The digital economy is the future. We are in it now. Yes, it looks like a Ponzi wonderland. Yes, all of us have mental issues, but this is only just the start. One of the potential bull market narratives ahead is real world assets. I've been speaking about it a lot. I've told you about it. I don't get tingly for no reason, friends. This is actually big. Unfortunately, I'm just going to tell you now, we probably don't have access to many coins because real world assets involve boomer things. And there is a limit to the valuation on boomer stuff. And we're going to go and I'm going to show you how. Please do not go FOMO buying into any of these. They are early. If we see coins out there, we're like, wait a minute, I can see something here happening. Like, you need a competitive edge, friends. That's why you listen to me. I don't put any leverage trading to you. I don't use these fake words like, come and hedge your portfolio. And yeah, look, I love you so much. I tell you, crypto is a big fat casino where everyone's looking at dollar signs. But the truth is, why I'm different. I respect you. I treat you like my own brothers and sisters, my children, my grandparents. I love you as much as you love me. Thank you very much for subscribing, press the bell button and all, okay, friends? Because I'm here to tell you, the truth is you deserve better than to be taken to the meat factory. Because you got to look at this from a professional perspective. There are insiders who are going to get these coins and they're probably going to dump on us. So we need a competitive edge. Our competitive edge is not watching YouTubers, other insiders telling us that we're insiders when we know we're not, right? They're going to be telling us, yes, you're early. They're always going to show this chart. They draw a big fat chart and they go, you are here. You are here. Oh my God, you are here. You see this chart? By the way, just looking at this chart makes me bullish, even though I know I just made it. You are here. Oh my God. They always say that, okay? No, we are exit liquidity. We deserve so much better. You're not going to go FOMO buying into anything. This is just to expand our mind. Unless if we find someone with a competitive edge, somebody who offers a nice product that only they have, maybe there's limited licenses for a financial broker. Like, we're starting to get into this weird world where you got to do so much research. Is it even worth the risk? Because the upside might get blown apart by the next Ponzi meme coin creation that we might be better off buying in 2024. Okay, so look at this. In every cycle, though, I'm going to tell you right now, in every cycle, there are real estate coins. There was a real estate type of chain in 2017, some weird thing I read about. There were real estate coins in 2021. They never work. They always raise money. They say they're going to do it. It's too early always. Maybe they try to do it this time. Don't bet on it. But hey, for some reason, I'm just going to tell you this. Real estate attracted quite a few retailers, I noticed. It got people excited, and I don't know why. The people who were shitting the real estate coins, they're wearing suits and they look like they're all shaved, and the women there look like they're like real businessy. Like, it was something about the marketing. I was like, for some reason, it reminded me a bit of like the XRP, the white collar crowd. I don't know why they were able to get everybody so excited, but it is what it is. That's why, just keep that in mind. We might be able to get something in 2024. You never know. Even though we don't believe in real estate tokens, it's way too early. Like, you got to keep the door open. So don't forget, they are poop. Don't forget that. Now, let's continue. So real world assets, okay. Now, real world assets are huge. So they expect, meaning who, whatever, just people I'm guessing, they expect real world assets to get to 4 to 6 trillion by 2030. But don't forget, friends, when they say this, it doesn't mean they're coming to buy our bags. It just means that people are going to put money into the boomer stuff. So if $100 billion comes and buys US Treasury bonds, that's not pumping up our Bitcoin or Ethereum or any of the coins we're in. We're not getting pumped by that. It's just people in the system. Now, indirectly, it will give confidence to the whole system because it's like, well, if they're so used to swapping and doing all this stuff on the crypto blockchain and they've allocated, let's say a collective mindset has allocated a total of 100 billion, wouldn't it be great if they indulge in 5 billion to sprinkle around? By the way, that's a lot of money to slosh around, right? So it's great. It's the onset. The truth is that for crypto, their allocations are only like 1 to 3% of their portfolio. So when you see the number 1 trillion, it's actually 10 billion, all right? When we see 4 trillion, it's actually 40 billion because people are going to think, oh my God, oh my Lord, $4 trillion, that's going to push the market cap huge. That's Bitcoin 200,000. No. You take 1% to 3% of that. That's if we're lucky, okay? If they all decide to FOMO buy, that's how little they allocate because they're not crazy like us. We're crazy, right? We're Yeah, we are. We all got mental issues being in crypto. Look what the industry does to us, right? Rich, poor, rich, poor, rich, poor. How long can we take it for, right? So obviously, I sure hope that this money comes in. We pray, fingers crossed, because it will mean the Ponzi power of crypto will get a booster shot, as I just explained. The little sprinkles that come along. Yes, you are a sprinkle. We are all going to make it together. Real world assets, RWA, mean using crypto blockchain to track assets and performance and valuations coming from the outside. There's a little asterisk. Yes, that means we might, if it's anything to do with outside, we're probably going to involve using ChainLink Oracle feeds to make sure the prices are right, etc., and all these other things. Do you see how we're doing them like building blocks? DeFi every year, it's getting more complex. Every 1 or 2 years, they're adding more layers. It is not our path to financial freedom. We're just replacing the financial system. It's just sophisticated forms of gambling. But the good thing is we can see it coming. We can see it growing. And we know these super smart people that we're so thankful for, they are building every single year, right? So they're not actually here for the money. They are here because they actually love tech, all right? So we have to respect them, and we do. So let me just show you this continuation, right? Real world assets appear in private credit protocols. You got your borrowing, you got your lending, you got your real estate. Maybe even using government bonds to give Ponzi yield. You know what the funny part is, friends? It's not even a maybe. It's already happening. I think it was Ondo Finance, whatever it is. They're already doing it. You can literally, it's a minimum $100,000 USD clip. You can buy government Ponzi treasuries and they'll actually give you the yield. Isn't that beautiful? It's beautiful. Not for me and you, because we don't want that trash, but it's great that they're actually linking it. Wow. They're actually doing it. It's happening like right now. I thought this was going to take 10 years. Man, it's moving fast. And it's beautiful that they use a Uniswap field. Like, it's kind of funny, an institution, right? They have a little swap field and they have like token 1, right? And then token 2. They're like, hey, let's swap. It's funny seeing them degen swap. See, this whole concept, this whole meme of swapping, friends, it's fantastic, because this meme of swapping, I think people very underestimate this, because in this Instagram, TikTok world, we're eventually going to get more normies that are going to fluke making money, and they're going to be obsessed with this swap thing, like swap, Uniswap, swap. Like, this meme becomes this word becomes a meme in itself, and it might be symbiotic with, like, in their mindset with making money, making profits, and we're swapping assets, right? That's a kind of fantastic thing. But you're not really, like, don't forget, it's not buying and swapping. You're actually buying and selling, okay? So it's still, you're speculating. It's funny we changed the name. Well, you change the name, it's in different mindset, okay? Because buying and selling, everyone's like, nah, but swapping, wow, look at you, now I have a chance of winning, okay? That's what the retailers think. DeFi is tiny. $50 billion is tiny, man. That's less than 51 billion, let's be honest. So we definitely need real world assets. We have to boost everything in the space, because crypto and this DeFi itself is not going to grow. We need the stable layer zeros coming in, which is the layer zeros of, like, the government treasury, which is funny. It's not a real layer zero, but you get what I mean, right? You need the whole stables, the rock, to come in. Once those big rock money comes in, then they start sprinkling, then they start indulging with their yield. Because, you know, if an institution comes in and they, let's say one day in the future, right? Let's say it's 2030, let's say there's $100 billion, right? Don't forget, they might be earning like 2 to 3 billion in interest in the year, and that gets dispersed around. That gets paid out to people who are in the bonds. And if they're in the crypto digital system, it gets dispersed around. So effectively what we're doing is, I know it's going to sound funny, but we have vampire attacked the government treasury, because now that we've put the government treasury on the crypto blockchain, right? So see, for crypto, yeah, now we've put them on the crypto blockchain. What we'll do is, because they're getting yield, they can then put their yield and buy our P for Ponzi's, because it's so linked together. Because we are one step closer, because you can just swap it using your MetaMask or your crypto wallets, smart wallets, and with how they're going to look like in the future. Because right now, what happens? You get it on, say, Interactive Brokers, you get it on your stock market platform, and then you can't buy our Ponzi's. You can't buy the Ponzi coins in crypto. You've got to, like, get out, you've got to do some withdrawal, send it to the bank, send it to an exchange. But imagine we start getting people to use it in this beautiful Disneyland, where they can just go straight from their real money, buy the Ponzi's, and the new digital economy will keep getting life. Isn't that beautiful and wonderful to see? So this industry is growing. There's so much to be bullish for. As the crypto industry grows, we're going to tokenize stonks. It's funny. So when we say real world assets, I immediately just thought real estate, but no, it's stocks, right? Real estate. Commodities. So you have gold, art ownership. People can literally just transfer between them. So here's an example. There could be an art placed in some museum. and somebody owns it. And all you got to do is trade the NFT rather than you exchanging some sort of license, moving it across countries. Imagine someone just literally put the bid on an OpenSea and they're like, well, whoever owns this NFT, you are the rightful owner of this this picture of literally a cherry. And, you know, it's a special cherry because you're the only person in the world who owns it. And, you know, you have so much more to look forward to because imagine the possibilities of all the other things you can do. You can take selfies. You can sell your own social media marketing bank. This NFT swapping, because it's trustless, we remove lawyers. We remove bureaucracy, right? You're in another country. You could be on a pirate island, middle of the sea. I've got no idea what your law is. I don't know what language you speak. Do you even know what fluffy slippers are? Are there even chairs that squeak there? We got no idea. But through the blockchain, we can just do a swap. That's it. We swap ownership. Wonderful. But at the end of the day, these are all lower volatility options and there won't be asymmetric upsides. But isn't that great? Like, at least you give people the option to participate in these things, right? Gold ownership. If people really want to indulge in them, do it. So don't forget, like, crypto is the real money, friends. The real money is not going to be swapping into stonks or commodities or any of these. These are for degenerate plays, and I'm near guaranteed we are considered the Ponzi scams. Because we are considered the Ponzi scams, that means not everybody's bought in. But, you know, no one's going to think art's a Ponzi. No one thinks gold's a Ponzi. No one thinks real estate is like a Ponzi, right? Or stocks, right? Obviously, we do. We know the truth. But we are the minority. Most people just think, nah, they're cool. Of course, I can touch them, you know? Well, can you touch me? You can't. And at the end of the day, right, it's all going to come down to those lovely baby boomers. The boomers have all the wealth. The baby boomers, they will come into crypto. They will get diversification faster. They will be one step closer to not having their entire portfolio in this sinking ship because crypto just drops 95%. Wouldn't that be an amazing meal when that happens, right? So look at this. Even some real-world asset protocols, they are going the route of offering under-collateralized loans. So isn't that going to be nuts? We're literally putting the financial system onto crypto. Of course, it's not decentralization because it means you have to have a reputation and like you can be taken to court. But it's beautiful. But look at this. It's all about the risk curve. The risk curve must fill up. And a lot of people do get upset when we talk about that risk curve because remember, Bitcoin is the very far left decentralization, right? So this is decentralization. And the traditional fiat system, so banks, right? Banks over here, they are fully centralized. But it's a scale, man. We got to fill up everything in between. There's edges here. There's people like half decentralized, half centralized. There is a scale to go along. Isn't that beautiful? We can actually witness it. If you stick to one view, you're going to miss out on all the edges. You're going to miss out, you know, like, so you have Bitcoin on the far left. Imagine you're so caught in your one little shell, right? You're a cute little turtle. You are cute and you got big pupils, but you're missing out on Ethereum because you go, oh, it's a pre-mined scam. They didn't do the fair launch like Bitcoin did, but you missed out. It's okay. Yes, you might be right. Yeah, it could be all right. All right. So we're all going to eat bugs in 10 years and we're going to be spied on, but you missed out. You could have used Ethereum to make more Bitcoin, you poopy poops. We've got to pay more attention to this, friends. You are paying attention. Thank you very much. I appreciate every single one of you. There are these other companies out there. Maple Finance, TrueFi, Centrifuge, Goldfinch, whatever they are. If they're going to release tokens, we don't know. I'm just going to assume there's already insiders who are going to dump on us. And it's just important to realize that our edge might not directly be in these existing ones. It's just we'll see what type of capability we have to ignite the bull spirit in retail. That's what we want to see. Because I don't know if retail is going to be buying like, oh, give me this treasury bond. You know what I mean? Like there might be some sort of gimmick later on. We're just going to have to be patient. So where does that leave us? Well, it's the BlackRock ETF, the Bitcoin ETF. We've got the boomer money coming to trickle in faster and faster. People DCA buying and then Generation X right under them as well. Obviously, I pray 2 fingers and my toes crossed, please, in these fluffy socks. I pray we don't stop at $80,000, but you're going to have to do something there because, like, what if it comes out and I'm right? So don't forget, like, subscribe, press the bell button, Norm, and catch you in the next one.